once was my home. Bleach.
What's up guys, we're here and we're going to film a little high taper tutorial. It's been a minute since he's got a cut. It's going to be a little transformation. We're going to take a little bit off the front, connect it into the back, and trim up the sides. And I'm here to show y'all how to do that. Client had a preferred length at the front, so we're going to trim it up at the front first and then match it up all the way around. Right here, we're going to use the foreguard and we're going to go all the way around the head to take some of the weight off. We're just going to come right off the shape of the head to blend into the bulk. Right here, we're going to section the hair off before we set in our zero guideline. Right here, we're going to use our trimmer and we're going to set our first guideline in, taking out the C cup, slanting down to the ear. After this, we're going to go in clipper lever open and do about a 1/2 inch guideline. Now we're going to go ahead and close up the clipper and we're going to start working our way through the first guideline. After that, we're going to move to halfway open. Now we'll go in our shaver and clean up all the stubble beneath. After that, we'll go in with our open one and create another 1/2 inch guideline. After that, we'll close up the one and lighten up the dark area. Now we go in with our half guard halfway open. In this step, we want to make sure we don't go too high, and we just want to work within the guideline. Now that we've done that, we're going to grab our 2 and start trying to blend into the 4 that we used earlier. For this step, we'll switch to our comb instead of our fade brush. The comb in this step will give us more control with the bulk. After that, we'll grab our 1.5, lever halfway open, and we'll hit in between the guidelines. After this, we'll grab our trimmer and line up the vertical bar and C-cup area so that we can see where we need to detail. You can see some of the dark spots, and we'll go ahead and start detailing. Notice how we created a little C-cup as it is a high taper. Most high tapers don't have a C-cup, but this one's a partial C-cup, which really makes these dark areas pop and it will really blend with the flow of his hair. After the first side's completed, you're going to want to follow the same steps on the other side. Now we're going to start with fading the back. To do this, we're going to follow the same fading steps, but we're going to create a round guideline right here so we can leave these dark to line up. Follow the same fading steps, so we're going to hit it with the open clipper. Depends on the gradient of the hair in the back too. Hair does not grow the same on each panel of the head. See that I opened up my open guideline because I know if I do stick to a true 1/2 inch guideline that the fade will be too compressed in the back. Up, start blending it out.
Now we'll go halfway. You might have to press the lever a little bit to get the gradient you want. Just make sure you use the corners and don't go too high with a closed clipper.
Now we'll go in with the shaver and clean up the stubble. Now we'll go in with our one lever open. This time we'll make about an inch guideline. Now we'll go ahead and close up the one. Again, this just makes it easier to blend out with your half guard in the next step. You don't want to hit all the way through the guide, but just the bottom, about halfway through the guideline. I'll go on with the half guard halfway open. We're just going to hit the dark spot in between the closed one and the open clipper. This is a really important step to bring your blend together. If you see any dark spots that occur, you might need to open up the lever and just go ahead and use your corners and tap those out. Now we'll go in with the 2 guard and blend it into the bulk. In this step, you want to make sure you're flicking out, trying to blend into that 4. If you have to follow up with your 3 guard, that's okay too. The key to this step is to not create a harsh guideline. For this, we'll grab our 1.5 guard, halfway open, and we'll go ahead and clean up that dark spot. After this, we can tell it's still a little dark, so we're going to go back to our 1 guard. Now that we've finished blending in the back, we're going to grab our trimmer and we're going to go ahead and do the edge up. We're going to start down here at the neck taper and line up, contouring the shape of the head and around the ear. See a little line from our shaver spot, so we're going to go ahead and hit it with our trimmer to get that line out. Now we're going to go back in with our open clipper and detail this area right here. up the other side. After we finish up that, we're gonna go ahead and grab our shaver and hit this line to really make it pop. And we're gonna use our straight razor, and we're gonna straight razor the vertical bar and the C cup. This will really make the cut stand out. Make sure when you're using your straight razor, you always pull the skin in the opposite direction. You may want to go in and detail some of these areas like this with your clipper over comb or your trimmer over comb. And then you're going to want to clean up the neck hairs. And here are the results to the high taper transformation. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe for more barber related content.
Don't